What up guys, welcome to another YouTube tutorial for the Making Beats for Fun series. Today we're going to be doing a quick beat breakdown of a track I did in Maschine using the hardware MK2 and the software. It's a little Skies type beat, 160 BPM. I'll play the track first and then I'll just show you guys quickly the instruments, and I'll try and redo it in Reason as well, and I'll give you guys the Reason file to play around with. So let me pull up the Maschine file. Just a few more days before the new year for 2019. So this is the track. Let me play it for you.
This is Heat. You got M on the beat.
Yes, as you can hear, this is the track, 160 BPM, quite a fast trap track, feel good vibe. So I began with this particular track. I used the kind of a lead sound in there using the VST from Ice from the Rounds VST, and it's a sound called Horizont. And this was the keys that was played. So then what I'll do is I'll do the same in Reason, but I'll choose another sound for that. And then I had a pad sound in there, and I used a Prism VST in a sound called Persian Pad. So if I play it on the hardware, that's the sound that comes up. I just added a beat delay to it, and then the lead, like I said, from the Rounds, called Horizont. So together, that was the beginning of the track. I've added my voice tag.
This is Heat. You got M on the beat.
And then just the effect, a little down kind of effect. And I've gone into my drums. I left the kick out. And I've done a 8-bar loop, kick, clap, snare, hi-hat, and another weird effect. So if I I just kind of looped the 8-bar loop for the drum. I had my kick, clap, snare, I had a hi-hat and then another effect that I play as a kind of an instrument in there. So this is my drum pattern. I've just added a filter and a compressor to the kick. Clap I kind of left as is, the snare as well. Hi-hat, just added a phaser. And then the little effect in there which can be played as a kind of an instrument. So yeah, that was the drums. The 808, I have a 808 from one of the kits from modernproducers.com. Just added a filter and a compressor to the 808. That's the pad in the background. I've even recorded my own little voice in there. Just added a beat delay and an EQ to the vocal. Crash and voice track in there as well. So I had a lot of fun with the track. I've tried to recreate it in Reason as well. So this time I usually start my tracks with drums, but for this track I've done it again, so 160 BPM, and then I've used kind of the piano sound in the beginning. So right click, now I created a combinator and I've used the sound, the synth poly sound called Rezo Tables. So it'll sound a little bit different from my Native Instruments software track, but this is the Reason one. So this is more, instead of a lead, it's more of a piano, electric piano. And I've just added a delay just below. Okay, and then the pad in Reason I've used Combinator again. Under the pads are Ancient of Days, so together with the keys. Okay, so usually I choose my hip hop as the mastering suite, and then my mixer here, I activate the EQ so I can control each channel, the bass and the treble. I've done a different approach this time to my drums. I usually use Redrum or the Kong for the sequencing, but yeah, approached it a little bit different. So I've got my 808 on one of the combinators. Below that I've added a NNXT, so I can just load up my 808 sound in there. And just below that I like the Scream 4 and a compressor for the 808. So if I play it, I've used the same keys as the track from Native Instruments. So I'm just going to solo it. So my keys, my pad, 808. And then again, what I've done different is I'm just right clicking and then creating a combinator, and then where's this little button here, show devices, I add a NNXT. When you pull down and you select your sounds, I had my kick for this NNXT, just some EQ with a low cut and a bit of high shelf. And yeah, let me play the kick and the bass, kick and 808. Okay, and again, next one I created was the clap, so just right click, choose the combinator, show devices. So I created an NXT, and then I uploaded the clap. So this was from one of the kits, just a bit of compression on the clap. So if I do my kick and my clap, so still 160 BPM is my tempo. And then the next track I had the hi-hats, so again using a combinator, and when you go show devices I created an NXT and just uploaded my hi-hat track. The cool thing about using a combinator with the NXT, for instance the hi-hat, if I do use the redrum I can't really play it like an instrument, the hi-hat, so just shows a different hi-hat to the one from the Native Instruments software. And then you guys can copy this pattern as well for the hi-hat. There's an 8-bar hi-hat loop, because you play the hi-hats lower keys or higher keys just to give it a bit of swing. So within the redrum or the Kong you can't really do this. And lastly I've added the snare in there as well, like an offbeat snare in there. So I'll be giving you guys the RPS file. You can try and copy the pattern and see what you guys can come up with. I had a little weird sound which can be played throughout as well. Yep, so let me play the track that I did in Reason. I tried to recreate it. So it starts off with the keys and the pad, and then the drums come in without the kick, just the clap and snare and hi-hats, and then it got a little riser effect and a siren to build up to the drum drop and the 808. So this is what it sounds like, 160 BPM. Clap, snare, hi-hat, and the kick and the bass comes in. Got a crash in there as well. So here's a little riser effect, and a crash again. Siren sound in there. So it's all playing on my mixer. Just remember to activate your EQ so you can control the treble and bass. The volume, you can pan them left and right just to give extra depth of field. So yeah, it was a different approach. I used a lot of combinators within NXT. So I started with my melody first, and then I've added kick, clap, snare, hi-hat, all on individual channels. It's all under a combinator, so I can add any effect to that particular sound. So I think we'll leave it there for now. So it was 160 BPM. It's a little Skies type beat feel to it. You guys can mess around with the RPS reason file, or if you want to try and recreate it in Machine as well.
This is Heat. You got M on the beat.
So yeah, it's drums, lead or keys, 808, pad. I've added my own vocal in there.
Bounce, dance, shake, jump.
And then my voice tag.
This is Heat. You got M on the beat.
Okay guys, we'll leave it there for now. Till next time, enjoy the new year coming up.